Overnight, Donald Trump launched into yet another Truth Social frenzy with over 60 late night posts. And most of them were ranting about the stolen election and voting machines and ballots not being counted. But there's one particular post that showed us exactly who Trump really is.
Initiated by a court order, the Michigan investigation team obtained forensic access to a DS-200 tabulator, the machine that counts the votes. A Telit 4G wireless chip manufactured in Taiwan was discovered embedded into the motherboard. The voting machine tapes clearly indicate modem engagement and transmission of election data. Some of the anomalies that we noticed in the 2020 general elections, that 5 key states all stopped counting at a certain time in these key battleground states. These were all where the software, the mini machines, the ES&S machines were used, the Smartmatic, the GEMS software. So when the vote stopped counting, and this has been noted in other countries as well, President Trump was significantly ahead. When reporting and counting resumed, there was a massive spike occurred that favored Joe Biden.
That's right, a clip about voting machines miscounting ballots with an image spliced into it of Michelle and Barack Obama's faces superimposed on the bodies of apes. It is absolutely and disgustingly racist, openly racist. Of course, Carolyn Leavitt raced to defend Trump. In a statement she put out, she says, "This is a form of an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public." The fake outrage. I want to ask, audience, is your outrage fake? Is mine? Posting an openly racist meme about someone you are absolutely jealous of, because we know Trump is so jealous of the success and the public image that Barack and Michelle Obama maintain with the American public. Jealous. And I am absolutely outraged. Absolutely. And yes, this image came from another AI-generated video that depicted Trump as a lion, but that does not excuse the plainly and openly racist image of the Obamas as apes. And by the way, the video appears to have been made by the same internet troll that made the AI Trump video that we saw during the No Kings protests, where he's dumping poop on protesters from a fighter jet video. Real mature. And notice, Carolyn Leavitt didn't apologize. She didn't acknowledge that the image could be offensive and that it was unintentionally shared and Trump didn't notice it spliced into the video. The Trump administration, the Trump regime, doesn't care if they're labeled racist. Especially, the fact that Stephen Miller has a job in the White House and the fact that he's lurking around everywhere tells you where this administration stands on racism. And look, linking Trump to racism it's not new. From the housing discrimination in the 70s, the Central Park Five, the Charlottesville, when he called the white supremacists there very fine people and refusing to denounce the Proud Boys or any of their ilk. There's little doubt that Trump looks upon people of color as inferior. But the scariest and most worrying part of all of this is that Trump's base is going to find a way to celebrate this meme. You're going to see it posted all over your social media feeds. You're going to see it everywhere, just like you did when Obama was first elected. The MAGA base, and I know this is going to make some people angry, the MAGA base is a racist base. And I'm going to adapt a quote to fit this. And this is an older quote dealing with the aftermath of World War II. If you see a table of 9 people and they're openly discussing racist things and saying racist comments, and you sit down at that table and you don't shut down that conversation, you have a table of 10 racists. And that's what people are going to say about Trump. Oh, he just shared a meme. Oh, the people around him are racist. He's not racist. Look, and they're going to point to African Americans that he has supporting him. The few African Americans he has supporting him. Look, I was raised in the Deep South, and I've been around racist people all of my life, and they have excuses for all of it. But racism ultimately comes from jealousy and a fear of anything different. And these are two virtues that Donald Trump holds in mass quantities, especially when it comes to Barack Obama. Whether it's the Nobel Peace Prize, the war room photos that he's trying to recreate, or Obama's relevance in pop culture and sports, these are things that Trump will never live up to. So, what does he do? He stoops to the lowest form of hate and jealousy, and then he enables his base to do the same. It is absolutely disgusting behavior. It is disgusting of Carolyn Leavitt to defend it. And again, I am so angry that it's not going to affect Trump's numbers at all. That 30 to 40% of people that approve of Donald Trump still, there is nothing that Donald Trump could do to alienate that base. And that's, folks, that's what we're up against. That there's 30 or 40% of the people out there that are openly racist. And they're openly jealous of success of other people.
Scams and identity theft rarely start with a hacked password. They usually start when your personal information is easy to find online. Your address, phone number, relatives, employment history. That information lives on countless data broker sites on the internet, accessible to almost anyone unless you actively remove it. Our sponsor, Incogni, is a service that handles that for you. Incogni doesn't just focus on one category of sites. It works to take down your personal data wherever it appears online, reducing the raw material scammers use to impersonate you or target your family. Incogni will automatically handle removals across hundreds of known sites, but the most powerful feature is custom removals, which is included with the unlimited plan. If you find your info anywhere, even an obscure directory, a business database, something new, you paste the link into Incogni, their team will work to get it removed. That level of coverage really matters. Even a single exposed profile can lead to fraud, harassment, identity theft. Incogni's removal process is independently verified by Deloitte, and you can get 60% off when you go to incogni.com/Pakman and use the code Pakman.